So to tell you the truth, he's done a great job for me and my wife.
Very good overall experience with Tyrone especially.
I thank Tyrone for everything, man. Now he's actually helping us purchase our next home that we're going into.
Everything was good from there.
We did it, and we thank the Lord, and we thank Tyrone Gallegos.
All to.
We used to live in this apartment. It was me, my wife, and my mom. I never thought I'd actually have my own house until I met Tyrone. He actually made me feel like, this actually could happen. We just found out we were expecting. She was probably about a couple weeks. We weren't going to tell Tyrone until we actually got the house. As soon as we got the house, we told him, man. He was just excited as we were when we found out, which is really cool. You don't ever see someone like him, like a stranger, come in and be excited for you as he was. He actually made me feel like, he cared more than just about selling a house. He actually made me feel like he cared about my family.
We actually met Tyrone through a friend who I work with, and he gave me Tyrone's number, and when we got his number, we called him, and immediately he sent us to the right people. And next thing I know, he's showing us houses, and he showed my wife one, and she fell in love with it, and now I'm stuck paying for it. But he's not a slacker, that's for sure. He calls me like every day or every other day, see how it's going. Especially in the beginning when we were looking at the house. If I had talked to the right people, he had barely put the sign up, and then about 2 days later he put the sold sign on it. So I was like, it's ours.
Yes, we checked into Tyrone Gallegos buying a home. We seen him through Facebook, and I had messaged him. He told us to go ahead and go by and talk to him for more information. So we did, and he led us into buying our first home, and we appreciate it.
Yes, thank you very much. That's been our dream, is to buy a home, and we finally got to do it.
Tyrone really helped us out a lot. We saw the sign, and ever since we called that number, he really helped us out. We really got into the house really fast. He helped me out ever since then. He pretty much just lined everything up, and just want to say thanks to Tyrone.
We tried to buy a home previously in the past. We got a few denies. One told us we had to get rid of a vehicle. It took longer than it should have to get us into a home, but once we ran into the right people with Tyrone Gallegos, it went by real fast. Our experience with Tyrone was very positive. He's a good guy.
I've known Tyrone for a little while, and I just called him up one day and told him I was thinking about it, and he said, let's make it happen. And he came over with the sign and paperwork, and we figured we were gonna have our house sold, a couple months, a little bit longer. 6 days later, he's calling me with an offer. So sold it in 6 days, which was really good. And now he's actually helping us purchase our next home that we're going into, and everything's been going great. I call him up 8 o'clock at night to go look at a house. I text him an address. He says, let's go. And we go just quick like that. He's always available and helpful, and recommend him to anybody.
Well, it started off when I was looking in searching the house for a house to rent, and I came across my buddy Tyrone, and I asked him if he had some houses for rent. He said he wasn't into the rentals, so he said, well, instead of making a house payment on rent, why don't you go and try to see if you can get approved for a house loan to become a homeowner. So I said, well, let's go that route. And the first house I seen was the first house I wanted to get, and that's when I called Tyrone up. I gave him a call. He said, we can go check it out. And then as soon as I walked inside, I instantly fell in love with the house. So we followed through with the paperwork, and I was approved through all the paperwork, through the status. And after that, it was all go from there. Tyrone helped me a lot. He was a very helpful realtor. He's professional. He's really friendly. So you guys want to give him a chance to help y'all find a new house for yourselves.
As you can see, I take care of my clients with the spirit of excellence, and I will do the same for you with the best financial options and credit coaching tools only if needed. You know, I will partner with you on becoming a homeowner and the lord of your land. And if you're selling a property, you know, I will work diligently in finding a qualified buyer to get your deal closed as soon as possible. So give me a call at 575-749-0301. You know, peace and blessings, Mr. Realty.